G'day everybody, Patrol Gaming, and welcome back to another reaction video. Well, I've got the makers of our last video we did on this was I think it was the 50 most iconic food in America. This is going to be best sandwich in every state. So again, as I said at the last one, if you don't think it's right, put down in the comment section what you think would be the best one from your state. But let's jump in. I love sandwiches. I grew up eating a lot of sandwiches. We're Scottish breed, so we eat a lot of sandwiches. Everything on sandwiches. Ham, pizzas, pies. Don't ask. We've put everything on a sandwich. But in Scotland, we call it a piece. So you'd have a piece of ham, piece of peanut butter. I don't have no idea where they got it from. That's just what we call it. So I still remember going to school and calling it a piece and then getting teased from it and then never calling it a piece ever again at school. So kids can be cruel. Definitely can be cruel. So let's do the best sandwich in every state. I am looking forward to this very much so. So what we would call a sandwich in Australia would be, flat, normal bread. Whereas you get into like your burger rolls and stuff, you guys in America would still call it a sandwich. We would kind of argue that's a hamburger. I mean, we would just call it a burger. But let's see what they call a sandwich. And let's see if we find our favorite. Let's jump straight in. This is going to be best sandwich in every state. I'm really looking forward to this.
From banh mi to cubanos, here is each state's favorite sandwich.
Nice.
First up is Alabama's pulled chicken sandwich with white barbecue sauce, also known as Alabama white sauce. The sauce is tangy, creamy, and ridiculously good. Reindeer hot dogs can be found at street vendors across Alaska. The sausage is made from reindeer or caribou, along with pork and beef. The hot dog is usually split and grilled.
Seriously, really reindeer.
Despite the name, the fry bread taco isn't really a taco. It's more like a taco sandwich mashup. The deep fried bread is topped with ground beef, lettuce, cheese, and other standard taco toppings. Fry bread was created by displaced Native Americans in 18...
See, we probably wouldn't call that a sandwich. I don't know what we would call that in Australia, but definitely not a sandwich, maybe. Let's do that again.
It's more like a taco sandwich mashup. The deep fried bread is topped with ground beef, lettuce, cheese, and other standard taco toppings. Fry bread was created by displaced Native Americans in 1864. The fried bologna sandwich is a timeless classic. Bologna slices are fried and placed onto soft white bread with a...
What the hell is bologna? I've heard of it in like movies and stuff. I have no idea what it is. Is it just like a ham or something? Let me know in the comment section. I have no idea what bologna is.
Smear of mustard. Simple, but delicious. People are obsessed with In-N-Out burgers. The most popular is the double burger with 2 patties and 2 cheese slices. You can also get a carbless version with lettuce buns. A fool's gold loaf is more than 8,000 calories. It consists of a hollowed out loaf of bread.
Wait, did they just say 8,000 calories?
Bread filled with peanut butter, grape jelly, and a pound of bacon. It was created by the Colorado Mine Company in Denver and is rumored to have been an Elvis Presley favorite.
If anybody's ever had one of them, let me know what it looks like. Tastes like peanut butter and what we would call jam, you call jelly, and bacon. I don't know. I think I could come around to that. Like the saltiness of the bacon mixing with the sweetness of the jam. Okay.
Legend has it that the king himself flew 2 hours to Denver just to satisfy his craving for the sandwich.
Damn.
The first hamburger in the U.S. was made in 1895 at Lewis Lunch in New Haven, Connecticut. The original burger was sandwiched between 2 slices of toast, and the rest is history. Louis Lunch
Wow.
is still cooking and serving the burgers the same way it did when it first opened. The Bobby at
Okay.
Capriati's is basically Thanksgiving on a roll. It's made up of turkey, cranberry sauce,
Ooh, that's a
stuffing,
lot of
and a
cranberry.
generous smear of mayo. Except you can have this any time of the year. The Cuban sandwich was actually created in Florida by Cuban immigrants. It's gained immense popularity since and can be found on most restaurant menus in Florida today. Pimento cheese is a southern favorite, and one of the best ways to eat it is in a sandwich. The tanginess of the pimento peppers combined with the richness of the cheese and mayonnaise is an unbeatable combination. Kahlua pork sandwiches are a Hawaiian favorite. Kahlua is a traditional Hawaiian cooking method that uses an underground oven called an imu.
I've heard of them. New Zealand do them too. Obviously of Polynesian descent. They call it a hangi. Oh, nice. Okay.
The pig is roasted slowly all day and acquires a deep, smoky flavor.
Ooh,
Huckleberries are the state fruit of Idaho, making a peanut butter and huckleberry jam sandwich the state's go-to snack. Often compared to a blueberry, the huckleberry is a little more...
Remember we came across the huckleberry last time and I wonder what they taste like. Peanut butter and huckleberries. Okay.
more tart and is often made into a jam. Chicago's Italian beef consists of thin slices of roast beef simmered and served with gravy on a roll. It can be ordered wet, meaning a little gravy over the bread, or dipped, which means dipping the whole sandwich into gravy.
Whoa, hang on. Who dips a sandwich in the gravy?
The huckleberry is a little more tart and is often made into a jam.
Okay, a little bit more tart.
Chicago's Italian beef consists of thin slices of roast beef simmered and served with gravy on a roll. It can be ordered wet, meaning a little gravy over the bread, or dipped, which means dipping the whole sandwich into gravy. And to top it off, you can add giardiniera or sweet peppers.
Then you're eating soggy
Midwesterners
bread.
love their pork tenderloin sandwiches.
Oh yeah, we've seen
Pork
that
loin
last
is
time.
thinly hammered, breaded, deep fried, and placed between hamburger buns. And the bigger the pork tenderloin, the better.
What the?
The loose meat sandwich resembles a sloppy joe without the tomato-based sauce.
So we've
It
seen
tastes
this
like a
one before
hamburger,
too, okay.
but without the trimmings. The Z-Man sandwich from Joe's Kansas City Barbecue is a hometown favorite of Kansas City.
That looks
It's made
good.
of a toasted Kaiser roll, thinly sliced brisket, smoked provolone, 2 onion rings, and some barbecue sauce.
Nice.
The Hot Brown is an open-faced sandwich created at the Brown Hotel in Louisville, Kentucky.
Yeah, we've seen that one too.
Toasted bread is topped
Tomatoes.
with turkey,
Don't
tomato,
do
Mornay
tomatoes.
sauce, and bacon, and then broiled until crispy and brown. Po' boys are a Louisiana specialty. They're usually made with roast beef or fried seafood such as shrimp, crawfish, or oysters, and served on New Orleans French bread. Lobster rolls are considered
That
a
was
Maine staple, especially since the state is the largest lobster producing region in the world. While additions differ from restaurant to restaurant, Maine lobster rolls are jam-packed with lobster meat on a New England-style hot dog roll.
That looks good.
The softshell crab sandwich consists of a whole crab, shell included. Softshell crabs are crabs that go through a molting process, shedding their hard outer shell and leaving an edible soft shell. They're usually tossed in batter and deep fried to be eaten whole.
I've never seen anybody eat a whole. Mind you, I don't think we get soft shell crab over here, but yeah, I've never seen anybody eat a whole crab, shell and all. I don't know.
This gooey concoction is called a Fluffernutter. It combines peanut butter with marshmallow fluff on soft white bread. Marshmallow fluff was invented in Somerville, Massachusetts in 1917.
What the hell is marshmallow fluff? Is that just like kind of... I mean, it looks like melted down marshmallows. What the heck is that? A fluffernutter.
A Michigan coney dog consists of a hot dog topped with beef chili, yellow mustard, and finely diced white onions.
Ooh, that looks good.
The
That
Juicy
looks good.
Lucy is a burger with a cheesy surprise.
Juicy Lucy.
Instead of getting the cheese on top, it's put into the middle of the burger.
Hey. Oh.
Catfish is synonymous with Mississippi. The state is the largest producer of farm-raised catfish in the U.S. Locals love a battered and fried catfish.
That hot sauce they put
The
on
burnt
it, that was
end
good.
sandwich is a must-have in Kansas City, Missouri. Burnt ends are the crispy point ends of a smoked brisket. They're cut into 1-inch cubes and cooked further. Each piece comes out a bit charred, but intensely flavorful and juicy on the inside.
That looks
Pork
good.
Chop John's began serving boneless fried pork chop sandwiches from a wagon in 1924. While it has moved from the wagon to a brick and mortar, the restaurant still uses the same recipe. The runza is native to Nebraska. It's basically a hot pocket with beef, cabbage, or sauerkraut and onions.
Wow.
It originated
Okay.
from Nebraska's German and Russian immigrant population.
Okay, that looks
Some
good.
consider a patty melt a cross between a grilled cheese and a hamburger. With caramelized onions and melted cheese, juicy,
looks good.
luscious flavors are guaranteed
Wow.
with every bite.
Wow, that looks good.
The Monte Cristo is a fried ham and cheese sandwich. To make it an even more decadent meal, drench it in New Hampshire maple syrup.
Wow.
Depending on where you're from in Jersey, you'll either call it a pork roll or a Taylor ham. Either way, it's a delicious breakfast sandwich that can be found at almost every deli and diner in New Jersey.
Okay, that looks good.
Green chili cheeseburgers are extremely popular in New Mexico. This is because green chili, or the hatch pepper, is grown in the Hatch Valley region. When roasted and added to a cheeseburger, it adds a smoky, buttery flavor.
I do love hamburgers, and I do love a bit of chili. That looked really good. That looked really good.
No one does bagels better than New York City, and there is nothing as iconic as a bagel with cream cheese and smoked salmon. Popular deli Russ and Daughters typically sells 200 smoked salmon bagels and an additional 150 pounds of hand-sliced salmon on a busy day.
Jeez.
The pulled pork sandwich is a must-have in North Carolina. There are 2 barbecue styles in different parts of the state, Eastern and Lexington. Eastern focuses on whole hog barbecuing with a vinegar-based sauce, while Lexington style uses only pork shoulder with tangy ketchup-based sauce.
Oh,
The hot
any
beef sandwich
any or of barbecue. That just looks so
is a
good.
favorite in North Dakota diners. It's made
what
with
is
sliced
that?
beef and a scoop of mashed potatoes, and best of all, it's smothered with hot beef gravy. The Polish boy consists of a kielbasa, which is a Polish sausage covered with coleslaw, French fries, and barbecue sauce on a bun. It's native to Cleveland, Ohio.
That looks good.
Chicken fried steak is a comfort food in Oklahoma. The only way to make it even better is to put it between 2 buns and eat it with your hands. Grilled cheese is the best, especially made with Tillamook cheese. The Tillamook Creamery makes cheese and other dairy goods in Oregon. At full capacity, the creamery can churn out more than 160,000 pounds of Tillamook cheese a day.
Ooh, that's a lot of cheese.
You can't think of Pennsylvanian food without mentioning the Philly cheesesteak. Invented in, you've guessed it, Philadelphia. The sandwich is made up of thinly sliced pieces of beef steak and melted cheese. The Hot Wiener Dog is a Rhode Island favorite. These sausages are topped with yellow mustard, meat sauce, and chopped onions. What's impressive is how the grillers prepare them, balancing up to 9 wieners on their forearm.
That is
The pulled pork
that is
sandwich
some
is
skill.
also popular in South Carolina, specifically in the central part of the state. Pulled pork is accompanied by Carolina Gold sauce. The yellow sauce is a mixture of mustard, vinegar, brown sugar, and other spices.
okay. That looks
The
good.
pheasant sandwich is an old classic, dating back to World War II. Soldiers would pass through Aberdeen, South Dakota, where a canteen was serving free and delicious pheasant sandwiches. The sandwich is also popular because the pheasant is South Dakota's most famous game bird. The hot chicken
it's
sandwich
actual
is
pheasant
a
in it.
Nashville
Okay.
original. Diners find themselves weeping with joy at how delicious and spicy the hot chicken is. The secret to its spice is lots of cayenne.
That looks good.
You can't mention Texan barbecue without thinking of brisket. Hence, the brisket
Damn,
sandwich
look at that
is the
barbecue.
go-to for this state. Brisket is smoked for hours to get that juicy, tender texture and taste. The Pastrami Burger was popularized by Utah fast food chain Crown Burgers. Pastrami is placed on top of a juicy burger with a slice of Swiss or American cheese, And you can't forget about the much adored fry sauce, made from 1 part tomato ketchup and 2 parts mayonnaise. The Vermonter sandwich is made up of all things New England: maple mustard, hickory smoked ham or turkey, sharp Vermont cheddar, and Honeycrisp apples.
Apple? Okay.
Virginians love a good country ham sandwich, especially made with Smithfield ham, which is a specific form of country ham cured in Smithfield, Virginia. Washington sandwich is the banh mi, thanks to its large Vietnamese population. The sandwich includes some form of pork, pickled daikon and carrots, cilantro, and jalapeno served on a baguette.
Okay.
The pepperoni roll is West Virginia's pride and joy because it was created there. The roll was invented as an easy lunch meal for coal miners in the 1920s. Bratwurst or brat is Wisconsin's favorite meat. After being poached in beer, it's commonly grilled and served on a hoagie roll. Bison burgers look and taste pretty similar to their beef counterparts, with a coarser texture and a slightly sweeter flavor.
Damn, that's a big burger. Ah, that's just made me so hungry. Some of those sandwiches look fantastic. I mean, anything to do with barbecue, I love that barbecue meat. It just looks so good. A lot of cheese, a lot of cheese. I'm not saying that's a bad thing. I'm just saying there's a lot of cheese on those sandwiches. And that one with the burger, but the cheese was in the middle of the burger. Oh man, that looks so good. That looks so good. I must say, you guys definitely have more. Obviously, that's the influence of a lot of your immigrants over there in America. A lot of good sandwiches, a lot of good sandwiches. I wouldn't mind trying some of them. We don't get near as much as that. I mean, we do good hamburgers over here. A lot of them look like hamburgers, but you call them sandwiches. But I definitely would love to try some. Definitely would love to try some. Yeah, some of them look very interesting. Again, you can keep the tomatoes. Don't do tomatoes at all. As you know, if you watch this channel, I do not like tomatoes. A long story. That is for another day. Why I don't like them. But yeah, that looked pretty good. That looked pretty good. Again, let me know if that was correct, what you thought about each state. If you've got another suggestion for the state, let me know. I'll look it up. Definitely interesting. Definitely interesting. Some of them, like the hot and spicy chicken. Oh man, that just looks so good with the cayenne pepper. Oh, I do love a lot of hot, spicy food, especially chicken too. So, but that was good. Oh man, that just made me so hungry. I just definitely feel like a burger or something. I don't know what, but I just feel like something. Definitely, it's coming up for lunchtime here as I record this. So I'm definitely gonna get something delicious for lunch, that is for sure. But guys, let me know what you thought of it. Let me know in the comment section if you enjoyed that. As I said the first time, a lot of our gaming streams, which is now on the other channel, Patrol Gaming Plays, a lot of our streams turn into food talk. So I might be mentioning some of these sandwiches over there. So fantastic video. I really enjoyed that. Made me very hungry. I'll have to look at some more videos like that. Let me know if you like these kind of videos too. So we'll definitely do some more too. So guys, thumbs up if you enjoyed it. In the meantime, make sure you stay safe wherever you are. And I'll definitely see you in the next reaction video.